My dad and I started at 48 and 8 at a miniature golf course in a facility that my mother worked for a second job, and we would go down there and we would hit balls and putt, and then we would pick her up at 10 o'clock. I grew up in Worcester, Massachusetts, in the central part of the state, so I grew up in New England till I was 17 years old when I went off to school. I was a pretty good player, but not really good enough to try to play PGA Tour full-time, so I went to work for Craig Harmon at Oak Hill in 1978. So that was the start of my career of being harmonized, because in 1979 I met Mr. Harmon, Claude Harmon, and I kind of was his personal valet for about 7 or 8 years. And then I came to River Oaks in 1982 to work for Dick Harmon.
One of the beauties of Gordon, his spotlight was never on him. He always had the spotlight on other people, which I always liked. And yet he was an extremely successful teacher, extremely successful player. Everybody loved him, but he always turned it around to someone else. He was almost shy in that regard. My dad loved Gordy. He really did. And my dad didn't throw out a lot of compliments to people, but when he did, it really meant something. He really loved Gordon Johnson. I know Gordy knows that.
He called me Gordo, but I was always honored to be with him. The way he treated me, the way he taught me to treat others.
Gordy was pro at Preston Trail when I was Ryder Cup captain. We had a big group that went from Preston Trail. I want to say maybe 115, 120 people that came up there. So Gordy was trying to keep them straight as well as work with me all day on the golf course. He knew my team and what I was looking for, so that was a big help. I'm extremely proud of Gordon. He's always been there for me. He's been a great friend. He's helped me with my golf game, not just Ryder Cup captain, but he's worked with my boys on their games. And he's just been a terrific friend for a long, long time.
Well, Gordon, first of all, is a wonderful individual. I was fortunate enough to be on the search committee when we hired Gordon. And we had looked long and hard for the perfect person. When Gordon came in for his interview, we knew it instantly.
The game of golf has really grown during his stay. He's had a number of professionals, I think 17 over his career, become head golf professionals. So he's got a great system. And we are just thrilled that he's in the Texas Golf Hall of Fame.
Well, his impact is obviously in running one of the best clubs in the country. You know, you always want PGA professionals that first and foremost take their job very seriously, and he does that. He provides a great product for their members, for their guests at Houston Country Club, but then more importantly, he's a sounding board for people. People can reach out to him and ask questions, bounce ideas off of him, and then he wants to make sure other people are doing well. He wants the whole game to be successful, and he wants our whole section to be successful.
He never forgets the name, and he always, when he sees them, he goes and talks to them and stays connected. In his golfing ability, very accomplished in that. He's played an amateur, a US Open, and a PGA Championship.
The game of golf has provided me with a life that I never expected from Worcester, Mass. I am extremely honored to be inducted in the Texas Golf Hall of Fame, to join the names that are on that list. It's an honor to be recognized in a state of this quality, with this quality of golf. I think Texas chose me, and then state, the way it treated me, it just kept getting better and better. I wasn't born here, but I got here as soon as I could, as they say.